Is the body movement empowering, or is it just feeding into male gaze?
That's a very tricky question.
Yeah.
It's filled with a lot. I think it's both, obviously, right? I mean,
And you dated someone shorter than
no,
you.
not too short. It's just like maybe
You even destroyed the little trash I might have with
Yo.
you destroy like everything.
depending on the perspective you're looking
Really?
it at. Yeah, if I think like if you're looking at the Baddie thing, like the Baddie Wave per se, from the male perspective, it comes
No, from
with
your perspective.
no, I'm getting there. But I'm saying the reason why I say it's like both. I'm saying from a male perspective, right?
Yeah.
The way they see it, the way the men understand it. I feel like they just think about gold diggers, those slave queens and things like that.
Yeah.
But initially, I think like the Baddie movement, it comes with women trying to empower themselves first. And also it comes with trying to improve self-confidence in a way, because if you look at those baddies, they look way good and they're very confident in whatever they do. Like whenever they enter into a room, it's like they feel themselves to the extent that they know that I love myself that much, and they value themselves even before getting the male perspective there. So that's why I'm saying, like, before we even get to like we are feeding into the male side, I feel like we need to look at the women first. So it's like more empowering for ladies, because before they even do anything else or even maybe try, I know some of the baddies, they do bad things.
Yeah.
Like most of
As
them
the
are
name
gold
suggests,
diggers.
baddies.
Yeah, as the name suggests. But it's not all baddies who are bad baddies. I just feel like they fall under the like victims of stereotypes that people, when they hear the name, they just like now if you look at it, when you hear about the club, it's not everybody who goes to the club goes to do bad things. You understand? But
What do you mean by bad things?
bad things, like other people, they go and cheat on their wives, cheat on their boyfriends, their girlfriends and stuff. Other people just want to go and listen to the music. You know, those speakers sometimes they use depression. Or other people, they just want to go and relax or whatever. So it's like the Baddie Wave. It's not every baddie who's bad. Most baddies, it's like, if you look back,
Would you say most are bad or most are
I'll
good?
say like 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, we can't really separate the two. So it's just like 50-50. I think it's balanced. Let's take for example like Cardi B, right? She used to be that baddie when she was
Cardi B used to be a thug.
yes, she used to be a thug, and also she was a stripper and all that. But even till now, she calls herself a baddie because
Wait, let's define body. What's a body? Is it a body that, like, exactly what's a body? That's actually a good question.
that's like a big word. It comes with a lot, as I said. Like the question also comes with a
Is
lot.
it a girl that dresses in a
baddie-
certain way? Is it
No, you can
girl that
actually
doesn't
be
care?
a body covering your whole body and dressing nice and stuff. But there's
Can a church girl be a body?
yeah, I feel like yes,
Really?
yes, but without considering the bad part. That's why I'm saying there are bad buddies, then there are good buddies.
Or would you
Sometimes-
say that the bodies are like the ones that like overdress in a certain sense to
We are
have a certain type of awareness around them?
Yes, the buddies people literally think about when they hear the word buddies are those ones who dress like they are hookers, and they're like opening up themselves to any certain type of like male, what can I
Gaze.
say? Yeah, things like that. Like they go out, they smoke drugs, they do weed and all those kind of things. So I think those kind of people are the people which come to the mindset when people hear baddies. But that's what I was saying.
So now they are good bodies and they are bad
Then they are
bodies.
good baddies. They are just, it's like slave queens. Slave queens fall under baddies, I believe. But it's not every slave queen who is like benefiting from an old man or a sugar daddy or whatever. There are slave queens who actually just work for themselves. They look nice, they dress nice, they know how to enjoy their money and their life. And then there are just people who are like, some of them, if you look at their history, some of them maybe people who were not confident before in their bodies or maybe in their skin or whatever. But certain things changed. Maybe they had money And then after they had money, most of them, they go and do BBO and stuff, which is their decision. But then most of the other people, I think most of the slay queens are people who were not really confident in their bodies before. Or they went through some trauma that...
And now they're just trying to empower themselves.
After they had money, they're trying to have that self-confidence, empowerment, and it's just different like that. But that's what it brings. So it's not really like when we say the Baddie movement, it's like empowering. Yes, it's empowering. On the other hand, it's also bad when we look at it as from the male perspective.
Okay.
Because I understand, I know a lot of guys when they just hear Baddie or slay queen, you go for the bad part. God diggers, things like that. That's all you think about. You never think, but there are two sides to a coin. There's the good part and the bad part.
Don't always assume that baddies are bad girls. There are actually some good baddies, and some of them actually do go to good places. Okay. Moving on. Why do women want traditional men but also demand independence? I think I asked Linda this question and she was saying give me some funny answers.
So you're waiting for my funny answers?
Yeah, I'm just trying to... The name of the show is What Do You Think? So I'm trying to get everyone's perspective on this.
Okay, well, this is two-sided also. Because I don't... Like from the other... You know why I'm saying it's two-sided? There are other videos we did before and people were like, maybe I was just going after some people or stuff like that. So now I'm trying to... Yeah.
Like people actually accuse you of...
Not like accusing. They'll just comment like, it's like you're just going after one side of people. One side, like you're defending the women and then you're not defending the men, stuff like that.
I mean, defend who you choose to defend.
But it's also my voice. I have the right to say what I want.
Yeah,
and what
exactly.
I feel. But this one, I feel like it's 50-50 in the sense that women, we like traditional men. Yes, we do like traditional men. When we are talking about traditional men, it comes with the security. They provide security for us.
Yeah.
They provide the all the aspects that traditional men you can think about. They take care of you. They are always there. They provide emotional intelligence, emotional stability, all of those things. But then now it comes to the fact that times are changing. Like with the internet and also with the way we are growing up is different from how our mothers used to grow. So if you look at traditional men from our mother's age or our father's age, it's different. We do like that aspect of traditional men, looking at the fact that our fathers are still part of our lives. So we still see what they did and what they're still doing, right? But at the end of the day, as we are growing up, we want empowerment. Women, we're now believing in the division of roles. Like, you should not only be the one who's providing. Women now, they also want to go to work. They want to be independent. Sometimes it's hard just asking your man, like, I want money to do my hair. I want money to do my nails. Other girls actually do it. But trust me, sometimes it's depressing because there are times I actually want to do some things, but because I've been asking and asking and asking, it comes as if I'm demanding at times, or maybe I'm putting a burden on you. And also even in relationships, right? I feel like if it's only one-sided, as the man is the one who's providing, sometimes you don't even have a voice in planning for the future. Even if I want to build a house or even I want a car or something like that, I don't really have a voice because what you're giving me is what I take. It's what I receive. So if I'm independent now, it means I have peace of mind. I have the right to choose the kind of clothes I want to wear, the kind of car I want to use, the kind of house we have to live in. Because if I'm saying let's live in this house and then you're saying it's expensive, then like I say, like, I'm working also, let's do 50-50. That way it loosens, okay. So it loosens up the burdens. And also I feel like once we have a division of roles, not all the roles. Yes, you're the man, you're supposed to provide security, you're supposed to be there and all that. But when we say a division of roles, I am the woman, I need to know what I'm supposed to provide in the relationship. But at least now I want to be independent to the fact that I don't always have to wait on you to do everything. Because also there are things I need to to improve, or I need to decorate the house and stuff.
Yeah.
There are things I don't need to ask you, like I need money to buy flowers, I need money
money
to buy
to
decor.
buy
It does not make
detergent.
sense. So most women now, they want to be empowered so that they can do some things. They want to be free. But we still want traditional men. Who doesn't want a traditional man? But be a traditional man who doesn't bully somebody or overrule them to the point that they feel like they are a slave in the relationship.
Do you believe that in a relationship there can be independence and dependence?